One day, Donovan and Simon were walking next to the Mountain Lakes High School when they observed a tall wooden wall next to them. The two young men, being curious as they are, decided to set their mind to the task of figuring out how tall the wall was. In a flash of brilliance, they remembered that they could use sine, cosine, and tangent to find the height of the wall, and so the two young boys equipped themselves with the tools necessary, clinometer and measuring tape, to complete one of the most challenging mathematical feats in human history. Simon's height is 5.7 feet, and the distance from Simon to the wall is 31.5 feet. The angle of elevation from Simon's head looking up to the top of the wall is 10 degrees, and x will represent the rest of the wall, excluding Simon's height. Using trigonometry, you would find that the sine of 10 over x, which is the height of the wall that goes above the height of Simon, would be equal to the sine of 80 over 31.5. Then, using cross multiplication, you would find that the sine of 80 times x equals 5.47. So, x would be 5.47 divided by the sine of 80, which will make x 5.5. Then we would add 5.5 to Simon's height, 5.7, to get 11.2 feet, which is the height of the wooden wall.
Wow!
Simon Rodriguez is approximately 5.7 feet tall, and one day Simon was wondering, how tall is that brick wall at the back of Mountain Lakes High School? So he did some measurements, and he found out that he was standing at a distance of approximately 5.92 feet from the wall, and the angle of elevation from his head to the top of the wall is 30 degrees. So, in order to find the height of the wall, we're going to have to find x, which is the difference between the wall's total height and Simon's height, and then add it to his height. And now, to find the value of x, we're going to have to do a few calculations.
How could I have been this stupid? It's so simple now. I understand now.
The first step to find the value of x is to use some trigonometry. So, we would find that the tangent of the 30-degree angle would be the opposite side over the adjacent side, so x over 5.92. And then, using cross multiplication, we would find that x times 1 would be the tangent of 30 degrees times 5.92. So the tangent of 30 is 0.57, so x equals 0.57, which is 3.4 feet. So now that we know what x is, we can find the height of the wall, which would be x plus Simon's height, 5.7. So 3.4 plus 5.7 equals 9.1. So the height of the wall is 9.1 feet.
Yeah!